Hey there folks, thanks for joining me. It's just a quick video about my pocket watch project. So UI wise, around the edges here, as you can probably see, it's animating. We've got seconds, which is this blue line here, and then we've got minutes. Annoyingly, it's just turned 7 o'clock, so there's no minutes, but there will be in about 20 seconds. And then we've got the hour ring here, so that shows the entire face of the clock there. Just wake the screen back up. In from this, I've got a data ring which shows the current time and date. I'll also probably put on an alarm bell status and moon state, other bits of information, IP address, that sort of thing on there. This segment block here is the waves, because I live near the sea, so it's a tidal tracker, so it shows that we're currently heading towards low tide, and there's high tide about 5 hours ago. Screen back up. In from that, I've got a battery ring, which is this ring here that shows that we're about 3/4 of the way charged. It mirrors what's on this little icon: Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, and the weather state. And also this little segment here, which is the menu. All of the screens have that same thing on there. I'm trying to adjust my phone brightness to actually make it visible. Here we've got the traditional clock face. Again, the segment's there for that. If I move that back round there, it goes back to the main screen. So that's the clock face. I've also got an alarm bell icon there. I can use that to set the alarm and delete the previous alarm. And here I've got a settings page which allows us to set the brightness, although it doesn't actually stay. Every time it goes to sleep, it wakes back up and changes, which is a bug in the code because I did set it to not do that. And the sleep timer, which controls the amount of time. I've also got Wi-Fi settings, which I'm not going to click because it tends to take ages to scan all the networks. Sound settings, which currently crashes the device. That bit of code needs worked on. A restart button and Bluetooth options as well. I also need to add some other code on here as well. And I'll go back to the main screen. I've also got a weather screen here, which I'm also currently needing to fix because the menu doesn't display properly and I don't get the forecast data, but there should be forecast, or there will be forecast data down here at the bottom, which will show the current weather forecast for the next few days, wave state, that kind of thing, moon phase, all that sort of things. And yeah, that's the current UI. And if I press and hold the power button, which I probably can't do one-handed, but I'm going to try, because I don't actually have a power button that connects to the actual device. It's internal at the moment. If I can press the damn thing, come on. Oh, for goodness sakes, I'll do this one-handed very easily, I'm afraid. But I press and hold the button. There we go. You can see it's got a power screen here, restart, cancel, and the slide to turn off function, which I'm not going to show because then it will turn it off. Yeah, so that's the current state of the device. The buttons aren't currently, I need to put the inserts in for the buttons. This here is an RF window that allows the Wi-Fi and Bluetooth signal to propagate outside the device. And then we've got the USB charging port here. Back, which I'm not going to try and take off one-handed, just has these little notches to make it easy to take out. It's a bayonet fitting. And then the crown, where the rotary encoder doesn't currently fit, so I'm going to have to redesign and get the case done again, which will allow me to interface with the thing using a rotary encoder in here, which will connect to the board, and when you turn it around it will do stuff, probably just change screen or change the alarm options or whatever. But yeah, so that's a quick rundown of the device. It's a WaveShare board, 1.75 inch AMOLED board. I've been developing in Arduino framework using Platform IO on Visual Studio Code. Probably should have used the ESP IDF, but by the time I realised that, it was too late. So there we go, we've got 4 minutes now. 4-minute long video. What else? Yeah, it's printed in steel at JLC PCB. but I'm a silversmith, so I'm going to make it in silver once I've, fully got the design nailed down and I'm happy with it. I'm probably going to add a compass feature with a magnetometer. I was thinking we're doing ChatGPT conversation mode, so real-time conversations using voice, because it's got microphones in there. It doesn't currently have a speaker, but I will plug a speaker into it and build that into the device. I'm not sure if that'll fit in the RAM though, so it might not be possible, but yeah, you get the idea. It's a cool little pocket watch project I've been working on for a while. So yeah, thanks for watching.